Welcome to my World Review channel. We are already halfway through the second and, unfortunately, final season of 1923, the Yellowstone prequel that has captivated audiences on Paramount Plus. Created by Taylor Sheridan, this gripping drama has given viewers a thrilling narrative to enjoy while waiting for Yellowstone to return with new episodes. Episode 4 of Season 2, titled Journey the Rivers of Iron, delves even deeper into the themes of survival, resilience, and love under extreme circumstances. The episode paints a vivid picture of how characters endure not only the brutality of nature, but also the psychological and emotional turmoil they face. With masterful storytelling and cinematic brilliance, this episode once again proves why 1923 remains a fan favorite. One of the biggest tensions in this episode revolves around the looming conflict between the ruthless Donald Whitfield and the Dutton family. Though viewers might be expecting an all-out war, the confrontation takes an unexpected turn. Timothy Dalton's portrayal of Whitfield continues to be chilling as he orchestrates a plan that could permanently change the fate of the Duttons. Whitfield gathers a group of wealthy investors, pitching them an idea to turn Montana into a popular tourist destination. He argues that while the state offers wild landscapes, adventure, and skiing, most families prefer warmer climates. Despite this, he convinces the men to invest $100,000 each in his grand vision. However, his real plan, known only to his right-hand man, Banner, is far more sinister. Whitfield wants complete control over Montana and knows that the Duttons are the biggest obstacle in his way. Banner reminds Whitfield that for their plans to succeed, the Duttons must be eliminated. Whitfield devises a ruthless strategy. Banner will murder the Duttons and dispose of their bodies on an abandoned government property, a place with no laws, no jury, and no consequences. This raises the question, is this the same infamous train station where John Dutton and his ancestors have secretly disposed of enemies in Yellowstone? Meanwhile, Elizabeth receives surprising news about her health. After experiencing severe pain and unusual symptoms, she consults Dr. Miller, who diagnoses her as pregnant. Her husband, Jack, is thrilled by the revelation, but Elizabeth is overwhelmed by the weight of this life-changing news. In the past, she injected herself with rabies medication, fearing she had contracted the disease. The symptoms she mistook for side effects of the treatment were actually signs of her pregnancy. Elizabeth's emotional turmoil highlights the immense challenges faced by women in the early 20th century, especially in a world as harsh as Montana's frontier. Amid the chaos surrounding the Dutton family, her pregnancy adds another layer of tension, hope, and uncertainty to the story. Elsewhere, Alexandra faces her own terrifying ordeal. A man pursuing her at the train station brutally attacks her, stealing her jewelry and leaving her battered and bruised. Desperate and vulnerable, she manages to board a moving train heading for Billings. However, she is forced to walk through the first-class section, where the wealthy passengers mock and look down on her. This moment starkly contrasts the social divides of the time, showing how Alexandra, once a woman of privilege, is now struggling to survive. Spencer, too, finds himself in serious trouble. He is arrested by a Fort Worth sheriff who demands his help in taking down an illegal bootlegging operation. Although Spencer agrees to cooperate, the sheriff betrays him, binding him to a steering wheel and leaving him with little hope of escape. But Spencer is not one to be outdone. With quick thinking and raw survival instincts, he manages to break free and board a passing train. Inside the train car, he encounters three drifters who demand that he pay a tax for trespassing. When he refuses, they wait until he falls asleep to attack him. However, Spencer, always ready for a fight, kills all three men in self-defense. Grabbing his backpack and weapon, He jumps off the moving train and disappears into the horizon, ready for his next battle. Meanwhile, Banner's master plan is coming together. He reminds Whitfield that his dream development project sits right at the heart of Yellowstone Ranch, making the Duttons an even bigger obstacle. Whitfield, always the strategist, reminds Banner that he promised him an army to wipe out the Duttons. Banner reveals that he has assembled around 35 shepherds who are ready to take action. The plan is cruel and calculated. These men will invade Dutton land with their livestock. If the Duttons retaliate, Banner and his men will ambush them, massacring the family on their own property. Whitfield orders Banner to kill the Duttons and dispose